All right, we ready to go here? All right, great to be back. Exciting to be back. It's really the kickoff of the draft process for the coaches. Mark Ross and the scouts, they do a great job setting the table for us. Excited to be here. Let's open it up.
Coach, last year you got away from the traditional fullback role, a lot of times using the tight end in the backfield. Is that something that you'll stick to heading into the next season? And will you merge the tight end and fullback position in the same category once again?
Well, it just really depends on how things shake out, whether it's the free agent market or whether it's a draft class. It depends on what you have to choose from. The guys in your roster really going into the season, we had two players that we felt pretty good about playing fullback for us, and neither of them stayed healthy, and that was a part of it, really, or for one reason or another. They weren't a part of the team, so we had to go in another direction, and we used what we had. And we'll continue to evaluate it. If we feel that there's someone out there that can help us, we'll use them.
Ben, were you glad to see Jason Pierre-Paul coming back on the franchise tag? At least you know you're going to have him for at least one more year.
Yeah, it's great to have JPP around. We think highly of him. Obviously, that's the business part of the equation. I try to stay out of that as much as I can. But Jason's a great part of the team. Someone who made some progress last year, and it'll be good to have him back.
Have you spoken to him at all? Because he had indicated he didn't want the franchise tag, he didn't want another one-year situation.
I haven't had a chance to speak with Jason.
Are you concerned at all that if you guys don't get a deal done by next week, the cap hit might kind of hit the free agency?
No. You go through, we evaluate the free agents. We went through that process. Had some meetings on it, and you take a look at free agency, and if you have a chance to hit with some clean players that you feel good about that can make you better, then you take your shot. If not, you move on and you look forward to the draft. Yeah, I had a chance to speak with both Victor and Rashad. That's a tough part of the business. That's not why you get into coaching. Victor obviously went through some tough times. The last 3 years were very difficult for him, and he bounced back this year. Had a chance to stay healthy. Playing that first full year after the injury is huge. And once a Giant, always a Giant, and he's a big part of Giants history. Rashad, I had a chance to speak with Rashad on the phone. He was out. He was already training for next year. He wouldn't expect anything less from him. But Rashad and I have had some good conversations over the 3 years since I've been here, and he was a big part of our offense, a big part of the leadership in the locker room, and we'll miss him in that regard.
So, the way you guys spent money on defense last year is offense your big focus this year, the offseason and free agency?
I don't think so. I don't think you look at it like that. You go through the evaluation process, and whether it's free agency or the draft, you try to come up with the best players that you can that makes the most sense for the long-term health of the organization.
Coach, as far as physically, Paul Perkins, the guy every down, back.
Paul's a lot like the rest of the rookies. I think it's important when these rookies they get back to New York, they understand that they don't have everything figured out, that we need to keep our thumb on those guys, and they need to grow and they need to get better. We need to make gains. Our rookie class needs to make gains. We have a nice class of guys there, and Paul's one of those players, but he needs to get better, and like the rest of them, even if it's marginally in each area of his game, but we need to make gains there.
Do you have any interest in Adrian Peterson now that he's a free agent?
You know what? I don't